Junhui and Xiao Goudong played each other 6 times.
Red going down. Very commendable. I think he's 26.
Coming over. Been flying the flag for a number of years now. Yeah, there's a great opening. This is a little bit surprising. I know it's early days. Just mentioned he said not fully confident. Scraped through against Xiao in the last round. One of the breasts.
22.
Indeed. Purposely held for this red, just above the black.
28.
It's tough, not just the pot, the position as well.
As I said in his first match, in his last match against Xiao, but there's so many good players around now. It's so difficult for all these. They're all competing against each other. But
Ding. To get over the line here.
Will require a snooker. Oh, did him.
$50.
Travel very far. Some players are in for the next shot.
29.
To leave his opponent needing snookers, and you can't see his opponent. The first chance would have upset him that he didn't make enough from, but
45.
of course these two guys play out. It's the Star Academy up there, run by
53.
Not that much of a problem. It's nice to finish off. So important in one respect to clean these balls up.
Thank you. 77. 81.
It's by Ding Junhui here. Great opening red.
9.
This black for the 99. In it goes, and Ding Junhui wins it.
maybe he's not. Thought he may be playing off the pack, and if he had have been, he knew he was. They don't look set, but they are. Which is very, very well spotted. The cue ball behind the black somewhere. No. But anyway.
Seven.
Well, that was hard for him to control without going off the back cushion and back into play. Certainly didn't want to clip the pack there.
Suggesting here, Steve, the one that's closest to the black.
I suppose he needs a pretty critical. Incredibly close to the cue ball there, it seemed.
20.
That's better.
Thank you.
In the pocket.
After this red, he probably would have made the positional.
68 before Xiao will need snookers again.
40.
Is available. There's another red on the other side. But he's decided to go into the pack, and
He read the cannon very well there. Knew he was going to promote that red towards the pocket.
55.
Surgeon-like stuff at the moment.
$61.
very well, his opponent
68.
Xiao Goudong has been shot. Didn't come down and look at the reds, and he's been sitting in his chair ever since. Now, will he come back to the table?
Thank you.
Xiao Goudong has made tonight, and he'll be trying
7.
to go on. And going back to what you said, back to the table here.
It's even harder than it would be now. He's had a few shots, got his cue arm going.
Wow. Well,
Xiao Goudong.
oh Lord, getting 5 of them. Better off down the lottery. Good shot. My goodness, Snoop.
Thank you. Foul. Junhui 4. Frame conceded. Frame.
Okay.
Junhui.
Xiao Goudong breaks off in frame. Be playing with topspin. He may be a little too straight, so just dropping it in. Well, there you go.
It's there, that was all. Half a chance here, Xiao Goudong. Good pot. Now needs to travel with the cue ball, or stop there for the brown into the left centre.
possible there. Still missed it.
One. Seven. $14.
And the red now. And then open up the black into both corner pockets.
$18.
With break open the pack.
26.
Thing's got other ideas. Going to go into the pack with pace.
Yeah, it was just a
32.
control side. Taking mark to start pushing. Back into.
Of course, every day is a different day on the snooker. This is panning out. He looks to be in control.
Yeah, it looks very calm. Certainly got a bit of help from his opponent, it has to be said. Had a bit of a scare, as I said, in his last match. Just scraped by 6-5. Serious form now. Sometimes it happens,
54.
doesn't it, Steve, when you become a different player.
$62.
Have been said that players have a beef.
Never known any rivalries, to be honest. You know, we know some of the rivalries between the and the Irish players, of course, or the British and the Irish players. The Chinese, whether they all seem to get on anytime you go up to this. These two lads practice, of course, in the other academy, the Star Academy. Well, the black doesn't go, but it's
84.
another.
But a very good break on in frame 2. Cue ball wide enough off the side cushion to get in behind that green. It was funny there, wasn't it?
Can you cost them a second frame for sure? Yeah, doesn't want that cue ball to travel.
Got onto the top cushion. He didn't come down to have a look this time. He mustn't.
Oh, that's a poor shot from Deng Zhou.
Thank you.
No wish. Not a screw back, a stunning. Okay, well, the screw back.
$9.
No, he's playing on this red.
Overhead shot. And there you see that's very missable. Wonderfully played, right in the heart.
21. $27.
Yeah, this is a good open the pack nicely, and now has opened the black.
$30.
Played Ding in the final. As I said, a couple
43.
of
59.
Without being an excellent break builder. Bit of a kick there. He's still got a pot this black. So more of an angle on the black than... But he'd be feeling a lot happier at the interval.
74.
Yeah, it's been a good response, must be said. He's been kept out, very cold. Breaks of 8, just caught the knuckle. Yeah, as I said, he's been kept from Xiao. Probably doesn't want the interval coming now after get going again. But it's a commendable
87.
performance. He made 18 last season.
$94. 101.
It's been a very good standard, hasn't it?
108. $111.
Because if you don't, this is what can happen.
115.
Break just shows exactly what he can do given the chance.
120.
Highest ever break is in ranking tournaments is 142. You cannot beat that, but I'm very, very pleased. Marvellous break from Xiao Goudong.
Play. He's not really got into that. The heart of the pocket, perhaps he put a bit of unwanted side spin on, which would have meant less backspin, not catching the meat of the cue ball. Black ball, isn't it? Don't usually see the reds in on.
For the buzz through there.
3 reds to flick off. A snooker from. Once that cue ball hits the grill.
Foul. I miss.
Just in the middle of those with the bunch. That looks pretty good. Yeah, very good.
Mate. Got to keep everything as still as possible when he hits this. Well, in the safety.
Has he let this go? Oh, just pocket. He'll use the red to hold the cue ball. Looks a bit wide. Is it going to drop? Oh, just about. A slight drop.
8.
Not as much of it.
14.
Red below the pink to the left, you could play a little cannon on. Well, it doesn't have to. There's plenty of...
Break building around the pink and black.
27.
He's gone too far for him, so he's going to have to play in the alternative red here. Back up for the blue again. It needs to be top side.
33.
There's still a bit of work to do. Threading the cue ball. Oh, he's missed it.
Xiao Goudong.
Difference between 4-1 and 3-2 is massive. It's just control of the cue balls. Not so good.
7.
To get the top spin on, it wasn't easy. The cushion, the cue ball. Well, he couldn't do anything but that, so...
All his ability here. That looks pretty good. Oh, so next.
Obviously, he's still got a lot of work to do.
25.
Brown. He's hoping he's going to come unstuck. Anything else would be a bonus. Oh my goodness.
One.
It's going to be 21 points in front when he pots the blue.
Seven. Thank you.
3-2.
Xiao Goudong, 16. Thank you.
Oh, doesn't want the cue ball going into the pocket.
Foul.
Oh,
Danger.
behind the pink and just lay exactly on it. Ooh.
Well, his heart would be in his mouth as that brown goes. Guys,
It's missable, isn't it? Good shot.
Ding a chance to nestle in behind that pink. Put the green somewhere in the left-hand side of the table. Another great effort.
Yeah.
7.
Match. Xiao
12.
Goudong.
18. 25.
He
on
only
frame.
scored 27 points.
Unavoidably playing the thin safety. Just got to get a couple of positional shots bang on.
The first there was a casual safety shot that let his opponent win. Will certainly rock him slightly and make him a little bit more nervous, particularly if Xiao Goudong goes on and wins.
Hard to keep on getting perfectly on the blue.
Extra little bit of pace on the cue ball, or extra little bit of side spin, and it just takes it up into
19. $25. 31.
middle distance. You can try and hold the blue spot here. Well, which would have been easier, but all the while, another good pot here. Top side of the blue required.
37.
Between cue ball and red. Back in prime position. A couple of reds. The other red that goes into the right middle will open things up even more so. Probably try and play on that red next, are available.
Well, he could make a frame and a break here, just judged that nicely.
Quickly. Two more reds required. That's one of them.
53.
This will be his 9th blue coming up. And this will complete the comeback to level things up once again. Very good. Yeah.
65.
For the black.
Certainly has. Marvellous shot. I think we've already surpassed the record for the tournament, have we? I saw some on Twitter, somebody saying about the amount of... Yeah.
79.
Doesn't need the pink for...
88. 91. $95.
I'm sure we get a big round of applause for this break, because this has been marvellous. Absolutely marvellous break. Well, he won't be bothered about missing the pin.
So, Xiao Goudong breaking off.
One.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Nine.
Yeah, and the black was great. So far, so good in his response to...
17.
It's a good bit of cue power here. Just watch the cue ball. Well, he didn't play it with a lot of pace, but
pack, so for that reason, he
25.
got what he asked for. Not looking tentative now amongst the balls.
31.
well, there is a red. I'm looking just below the pink as well. In the middle of
37. $43.
is open into the same pocket. He's nicely on it, and he can play at that. Well,
51.
It's pretty tight. Is he going to try and screw into the pack? No. For a second there, I thought he was going to get down quickly. He must fancy it. He's in stroke, 58 points. Oh, beautifully played.
59.
Oh, doesn't want the red going in. Oh, there, he's got to be careful.
It's whether he could play a cat and can hit it from the back and it still drops in. Oh, he's played that well. What a great shot. Gone through the roof.
73.
Oh,
These
shame
will be
that
7.
he...
He's feeling more happy with his game now.
Looks pretty good. Excellent.
Left his opponent the red, so he had to be confident. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Wow.
One.
To the chair. Looks for all the world as if things going to punish him. No.
8.
That would open the black into both corner pockets then.
Scattered around, you can always play the pink or blue till that
14.
red and black. Another way to get back up the table using that red. You'd expect him to
Got plenty of reds in the open. Just got to keep close control of that
20.
cue ball. From Ding. Very high standard from both players.
27. $33.
It's been good stuff, isn't it?
so far. Some have fallen by the wayside, others have got over the line.
40.
A 50% chance of this match going to 6. He's going to have to play one difficult red.
47.
Probably get to 4 reds left on the table before the difficult one is played. Red and pink.
Thank you.
From Xiao. Oh, nice.
$63.
No, it's not there, but I don't think. Yeah, Will Barron snookers. And it'll be 4-4.
8. 9.
So ding now. Overhit that a bit. Don't think the green's going to come to his
Junhui
rescue,
60.
but the free ball would help. It's interesting with the free ball, Ken, now that the miss rule is so powerful a rule and original, but it does cause some interest at the end of frames.
Oh, this looks good. Red has gone very close to this corner pocket. Yeah, it's in. Although
Red does go into the middle pocket.
One.
Means very nicely played with it, but that looks okay.
5.
I'd be delighted to try and rectify that here. Wow. A few unforced errors from Ding Junhui. There was a little bit of work needed.
1.
Certainly he's getting tense out there now.
the odd glaring miss that you don't really expect from him. Okay, you don't mind. Oh, blue off the spot in the last frame.
1. End of break. He's let Ding off the hook quite quickly there.
Xiao Goudong 13.
But at some stage he would probably have had to have done anyway. Why not then?
With the cue ball. It's gone wrong.
About centre ball striking here. Brilliant.
1.
Pink.
7.
And because of that, he had to try and force the pink to generate some.
Ding Junhui.
And now Ding.
One.
Don't know why he apologised to Ding for getting lucky for position. As you say, it was always going to be on the blue. He's not. Which requires some accurate cueing.
7.
Best he could have
And dead weight. Maybe make a little cannon on the green, but if not, he can still hold it for the red, and he's back in position. So
he's to playing that slow blue into the middle pocket. Don't pull the cue back too far.
13.
So back in prime position.
$19.
This time he...
I'm trying to deep screw the cue ball off the green. Back for the red. Just below the black spot. Or the red to the side cushion.
Obvious shot. Right in the heart of the pocket.
Yeah, and try and get over close to these two reds on the right hand side of the table. Didn't go into the heart of the pocket, but still he's in good position. He's got the...
Still hope. Oh, was that a kick? Made enough of a difference there, I think.
Oh, this is an excellent shot.
Thank you.
Tough to control the cue ball. The red on the side cushion is brave. Oh, he was nowhere near the reds. Thought he might have been a bit thinner than that.
It's just about covered it. That's all he could do. This is the black here on the way up. He's going to leave a pot on, and this is poor shot. Poor choice of shot. It's going to cost him.
One.
Difficult shot. Even if he gets like past the black, he could still leave a possible.
3 cushions. Okay, he's hoping to lay on one. That's a great effort. That really is.
Ball cushion behind the green. Snooker thing again. 2.
Thank you.
Tempted, but he has the pot and angle of the red without a doubt.
He's the shot on, he might as well go for it. Oh, he could play safe, he could just get past. Didn't think he could see that much of it.
One.
Knock it towards his pocket. This looks pretty good. Excellent.
Opportunity a while back.
This looks a bit pacey. Just about.
Must do.
No.
He's got to get there. I think
just about.
Just got there. Yes.
The important thing there, potting the blue, means that he only needs the pink, so he doesn't need to play the pink with any pace,
because the chances are you don't
angle he has, and he'll make a decision. But for me, I think he'll try and play right behind it. Well, big clearance this.
20.
It's a wonderful.
Xiao Goudong will be hoping there's 2 to play. Would have been a very entertaining that last frame. Great clearance from Junhui. Good distance away. He's left it.
Six.
I don't think it spots. And pink here.
14.
Black ball.
21.
Ties the black up. Getting over the line here. Leave
Stone run through. Try and knock out one or two reds. That's a
red. Oh, tough shot. Always when you're hitting down on it, ball's bouncing around on the table.
Xiao Goudong. Oh, he's missed that by a long way.
That was a big shot.
Oh, black would certainly be more beneficial to Ding if he could.
Thank you.
Green will go on the black spot. And there's a better angle. And that's an excellent shot.
They're not ideally placed to go. You would have liked for that red in to the left corner. It's hit the jaw, but it's gone in.
Get on the green. He's done well here, Ding.
17.
One shot up, 2 or 3 reds here. Well, he went for the other side, but
Kick in the last frame. I'm sure it was one.
21.
excellent.
27.
Strongly. But he's made it been a good break as well under pressure.
Yeah,
33.
No end.
It was a great.
Apart from that little spell where he sort of went off the
39.
boiler. Not playing.
He'd be disappointed. He missed a
43.
couple of easy chances, missed a couple of easy. It's been littered with big breaks, so certainly nothing wrong with the scoring.
Yeah, and getting over the line, keeping yourself in the tournament. Great yellow.
50.
This match got out of jail against Matt Selt in the last, but he'll be a handful for Dale with a wonderful